highlight being the rising 19s and 20s. These are the rising, I apologize, highlights 21s and 20s. These are the rising 18s and 19s, just size factor. Yeah. There's a little bit bigger size on these command kids, these highlight kids, excuse me.
And the wherewithal, Jacob Werthau out of Columbia High School, he's committed to Syracuse. That shot went off and he was running for the end line, the defenseman for Jersey. And this is a higher level of play. Great decision by Under Armour to kind of distinguish the two different age groups.
One more pass. Nice ball movement. Not a great shot. Pretty easy save for goaltender Michael Harris.
Harris out of Ridge High School, and he gets it over to Rousseau.
They got too many men on the field, and the referees haven't called it yet. They have 7 on offense.
Now they have it. They just blew double whistles, and now we do know. No goal. It's still 1-0. Jersey in the lead. Philly looking to tie. Philly gets it over Sweeney.
This is Jack Trainer, I believe, number 3. I've seen Jack play a couple times. His older brother's a player at Penn State, where Jack's going to school, where my son works. And I know Jack's a quality player playing at Malvern Prep.
Trainer's got some acceleration, I'll tell you that. He clearly knows how to free his hands. And now it's with number 4, Scotty White. White isolated behind. Comes around, shot too soon, easy save.
One more step Scott White had to make there to get a little bit further in front of the goal. Goalie Harris standing his ground on his pipe. Really nice.
Jake Moss out of the Pingree School, committed to Notre Dame.
The Pingree School coached by the great Dave Webster, I might add.
Nothing but knowledge from Bob Schreiber. Now it's Tommy Schelling. Jersey with a shot wide, that time by Nicky Bond out of Westfield. He's headed to Princeton. And I tell you, I've had the luxury of bonding with some of the Jersey parents, and they've led me into, how I know these colleges, Bob. And I know that puts me a little leg up on you.
Good defense.
Jersey still looking to threaten the cage. Nicky Bond. He's balanced on the midfield by number 20, Matthew Campbell. Jersey has it behind. They look to push it up top. Bond frees his hands. Can't clear the alley for the shot. And Jesse James West out of Sparta High School. You gotta love that name in school. Jesse James West looking to drive the left side. Frees his hands, shot, goal!
Ironically, we just saw Jesse James West get further up the field than the Philly guy did down at this end and improved his angle. And we saw the result. I think the goaltender didn't quite pick his stick up on this play. And you'll see, look, this is shot high over the goaltender's stick. And usually that means that he did not pick up the ball out of his stick. Nice shot by West.
Zussi facing off against Gavin Ty. And these guys, and now a violation on the wing that time by Jersey. Will give Philadelphia possession. And this is Sisselberger. Sisselberger is quickly relieved of the burden of having to carry the ball there.
Nice Jersey. Ground ball by Trainer. They were going to get the ball anyhow. Trainer's got some legs. His older brother, Tripp, who plays at Penn State, is a short stick defensive midi, and he can fly. So it looks like the genes have stayed in that family to be able to run.
Philly behind now with Malone. Malone out of Bishop Shanahan. Mulcahy. Rising senior, and now it's balanced up by Jeffrey Connor. Connor uses some speed to gather room. Connor's now going to have time and room. Drops the ball on his own. And Jersey, the beneficiary of a little sloppy lacrosse by Philly on the offensive end. Nice little stop-go there by McElroy.
And a great catch right there by Oliver Hollow. Great catch.
And Joda Hicks out of Morristown. And I saw Joda Hicks a bunch this weekend, and he really does know the spots to be in.
Well, the first thing I noticed the difference between the command guys and the highlight guys is their ability to catch bad passes, quite honestly. And they've caught most of them. It's been pretty impressive. There's a reason these guys are amongst the best players in their region, in the country. I'm looking at the list, Booker.
But it's also
both teams are dominated by kids in the class of 2018. Each team only has 2 players that are in the class of 2019.
Kirkwood, 4.5 minutes left, first quarter, 2-0 Jersey. Jersey in white, Philly in green. And time and room shot, nice save. Jersey goaltender Harris.
Michael Harris, he's stood up so far.
He's been equal to the task of every offering from Philadelphia. Griffin Westland out of Seton Hall Prep with the clearing duties. And he gets it up. That's Joda Hicks.
This guy doesn't have his mouth guard in. If the referee really wanted to be, there was no reason for him not to have it in.
Now he puts it in.
He stuck it in. He wasn't checked or anything. He hadn't been hit.
Yeah.
And by rule, they could have blown a whistle there, but they didn't, as they shouldn't.
He's listening to the broadcast in his helmet, so he heard you say it. He put his mouthpiece in immediately. Jersey on offense with a 2-0 lead. Shot over the cage that time.
And the other thing you notice is when these guys shoot, the difference, honestly, it's a little bit more power, too.
Yeah.
Does your hair get like really hot when you're saying it? Mine does too. Sucks.
Jersey, they run a clean offense, Coach. With 2 practices or 1 practice, how are they able to set up a formation with these guys?
Well, most offenses start by creating a slide. And both teams so far have shown the ability to create a slide, to draw somebody to them, and then move the ball. Both teams have done it effectively. New Jersey's just got 2 goals. Philly has failed to convert on a couple good opportunities they've had.
It's a goal. I thought he saved it. Ryan Decker with an amazing dodge. You could tell he was going to score, and then just at the last second, you felt like there was going to be a save there.
Yeah, too bad. Goalie Klibanov had the ball. He had it in front of him. It looked like he had an effective save, and it just leaked through the 5-hole into the cage.
And all of a sudden, Jersey, with 1:45 left to go in the first quarter, up 3-0. This has been a weekend where, teams have run out to big leads, but been caught up to, or they've run out to big leads and just salted away the victory. In the Command Division Championship game, Long Island went out to a big lead, and Baltimore clawed back to a 1-goal, 10-9 game. But Long Island persevered, and they won the Command Division.
Jack Warno, effective on the wing for the New Jersey team. He's coming off, so I'm assuming he is kind of a defensive midfield specialist for New Jersey, giving way to this offensive midfield that's coming on now. A minute left in the quarter. New Jersey's going to be content on taking the last shot, it looks like.
Behind the back shot into the back of the net, what we like to call a mom goal. Philadelphia with possession.
Push it, they got underneath him.
Late
nice
in the
play.
quarter now.
Good play by number 8 for New Jersey, Tommy Schelling, knocking that ball down.
And Schelling comes up with it. And just like that, Jersey's got something to cook with. Ball knocked down in the middle of the field. Shot, goal with the finish. Not sure where we were in the clock, but it's going to count. Kind of a crazy end of the quarter there.
Tough goal to give up if you're Philly. They had a fast break, but Schelling made a beautiful play, blocked the fast break pass. Then he picked up the ball, pushed this up the field. Number 17 there for Jersey. Cole Kirst from Seton Hall Prep.
And
finished.
It's the end of the first quarter here at Towson University. Corrigan Sports Enterprises is a full-service sports marketing and event management company. Every detail from marketing, public relations, logistics, and cleanup, Corrigan Sports Enterprises handles events from conception to fruition. The premier lacrosse and field hockey recruiting tournaments and high-profile running events. Corrigan Sports Enterprises. If you can dream it, we'll make it happen.
Ever since I was a young girl, I've dreamed of racing against the pros. So I kept pushing to be better and never let my foot off the gas. That drive caught the attention of someone who strives for better just like me.
Here's to dreaming big. The Papa John's XXL Pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, with huge deli-style pepperoni and oversized and traditional Italian sausage. Only $12.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Second quarter set to go. Philadelphia yet to dent the twine here in the highlight division. This is the 2018 and 2019 graduating classes of high school, as we see some fans taking in the game from the shade. Towson University doing an amazing job again. Bill Murphy and his crew have been spectacular in their treatment. And, of course, a huge shout-out to the camera crew at Invicta, and an even bigger one to our friends at Corrigan Sports Enterprises. Corrigan Sports doing an amazing job last night for the senior games. And here comes Philly looking to make something happen. Here we go. Oh, and a shot. Harris with the save. Not up in here. What a save by Harris. Harris right now is your player of the game, Bob.
Without question. Look at this run. Oh, my Lord. Coast to coast. After a superb save by Harris, if we can back this up, you'll notice this save by Harris. Philly attackman Jack McKayley is guilty of not getting in front of the goal. Harris shuts this off, makes a beautiful outlet pass to number 6. Watch this great save by Harris. Watch number 1. He fades a little bit behind the goal. Harris cuts it off, throws a pass up to number 6. Jack Warno goes coast to coast for New Jersey's 5th tally.
Warno goes through the double team, able to maintain possession there. You see the replay here. There's a check, gets off the shot. And, you know, you'd love to point your finger at the Philadelphia goalie, but he's the last guy you could blame on that one.
Philly needs something good to happen. Well, maybe we saw this in the first game.
Yeah, Baltimore dug themselves a hole and then built a mountain to come out of it. And now Philadelphia just playing like they might have played too many games today.
Well, there's a really nice play by Jersey, staying with it, riding, not giving Philly an easy outlet. Face-off man, Sizzleberger, did not do a good job. He threw the ball to a defenseman that was covered, but the defenseman that tried to receive that pass honestly made a bad turn. Instead of catching the ball, running towards it, he tried to rotate outside, check down.
Yep, and I'll tell you,
Jersey ball.
The defenseman I've been most thrilled with for Jersey right now has been Jack Ruddy. Jack Ruddy's been doing an amazing job. He's committed to Lafayette. I got a great buddy of mine, Pete Najarian's a Lafayette grad. He's going to be thrilled with the work that Jack Ruddy's able to do up there at Lafayette. Jersey running more offense.
That's what we just talked about early, the ability to drive and create a slide, to rotate the ball to the backside. Harris with a big save. I apologize. That's Klibanoff. I apologize. Harris is playing for New Jersey.
He needs it.
Yes, he does. That's a good save.
I don't know if it correct you, but Klibanoff needs the feel good.
tell you, New Jersey is riding really well.
They're clogging things up so well.
Yeah.
Philly now, Kyle Long.
Sorry, Booker, but one of the things you rarely see in all-star type events is teams riding.
And it can be the difference, as we know as longtime coaches. We also have a flag on the field.
Too many men on New Jersey playing defense. This will be a free possession. Philly just needs to take it to the goal. They're going to be 6-on-7.
Yeah, it's 6-on-7, and then you highlight that with Joda Hicks, who can cover two guys at once. So it's, and Philly gets the shot off.
Great play by Grayson Salati there.
He
Manheim Township.
He attacked the cage, but no dice.
I believe Denver goalie Alex Reddy might be from Manheim Township.
He is. He's a great Manheim Township alum. Some of the commits I have for the Jersey team, you got Griffin Westland, number 5, headed to Hopkins, and Jake Warnlow headed to Yale. As Philadelphia goes on the man up, here's Kyle Long. Kyle Long behind in number 8, David Klosterman. Klosterman out of the Academy of New Church. Inside feed, shot, goal. Philadelphia is on the board. Thank you, Kyle Long.
Really nice play by Kyle Long. I apologize. He steps in. Watch him. Watch Kyle Long. He's stepping in like he's going to pick for somebody. He slips that pick wide open. Really nice little extra man play by Philly. Get him on the board finally.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I think half of the Jersey fans cheered for that goal because you want to be able to have it be a contest. And at 5-0, it wasn't a contest. So now we got 5-1. Jersey clearly the dominant squad so far, but we've seen this before, Bob.
Yeah, Long Island against the Baltimore team in the Command Division just an hour or so ago had jumped out to a 9-3 lead, and Baltimore came back, had it 10-9 with 2.5 minutes left with possession to tie it.
And a shot. Just unfortunate or fortunate if you're a Long Island fan. And I'm a huge fan of the 5-1 Sixers, let's be honest. Jersey now back on offense, violation on the face-off, and it's in the capable hands of Bryce Kirkwood out of Ridge, New Jersey.
Nicky Bond, what a great name. Wonder if he's any relation to James.
He wears number 007, just not today. Philadelphia with the defensive stand, now they clear.
Philly goal scorer Kyle Long with the ball. Playing attack here with TJ Malone and Jack Trainer.
Here's Malone, pushes it behind, and shared by Trainer.
These guys play for the who's who of Philly lacrosse.
Yes, they do.
Haverford, Malvern, LaSalle.
Philly inside roll shot just over the cage, and I tell you, New Jersey goaltender Michael Harris has played great, and part of that has led Philly to not having a great shooting day. You inside roll, you got to hit the cage, right, Bob?
Absolutely. Harris, though, has been standing up to the task, and sometimes when a goalie gets hot, it's not giving anything up. He intimidates the shooters a little bit.
They were under him for a second, but Philly retreated
Jacob
well.
Walther with a nice clear.
Here's Klosterman on the near side. Klosterman patient. Inside crease guy left wide open. Connor Whalen out of Bishop Shanahan. Excuse me.
Nicky Bond, I
Nicky
think, on
Bond
the goal.
headed to Princeton. I was reading the Philly roster. Green and green.
Well, look. How often does this happen? Nicky Bond's a midfielder, and the attack guys are being covered by the long sticks. Nobody's paying attention to Nicky Bond.
Nicky Bond was lonely.
He was lonely until he got the ball in his stick.
He was lonely. I mean, again, you can't really fault the Philadelphia goaltender for much.
Now, Klibanoff, he hadn't had much help at the defensive
And so
end.
let me ask you this, Bob. You can't fault the Philly goaltender much, but Michael Harris, the Jersey goaltender, can you credit him for those shots that go wide?
He's been terrific.
He's been fantastic, but the shots that go wide, does he get a little credit on those? And finally, Philadelphia finds a way to close the gap just a little bit.
Kyle Long with his second goal. Trainer playing the point. Beautiful ground ball by number 14, Grayson Saladi from Manheim Township. Throws the ball to Trainer. Trainer dumps it down to Long for a classic fast break goal off this faceoff. Really nice ground ball off the wing that time by number 14, Grayson Saladee.
And that is a traditional fast break, hit the low guy. As my man Ryan Boyle would say, bing, bang, boom.
Or tic-tac-toe.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Same
a different
difference.
guy.
Yeah.
That's your buddy Quint. He likes the tic-tac-toe. Jersey comes up with it. Look at the stick protection. That time by number 17, Cole Kirst, out of Seton Hall Prep. And Jersey back on offense.
Going to invert here with Griffin Westland. He has shown the ability to get to the goal. Going to just try to create a slide, and then they'll start spinning the ball. They've been very good at it so far, New Jersey.
Second quarter action. New Jersey in white, Philly in green. Booker Corrigan and Bob Schreiber bringing in the call, courtesy of Invicta.
Westland directing the offense. They're double inverting here. Westland and number 4, Jesse James West, just working a little two-man pick play behind the goal with their middies. Nice save.
Great save, and he
Klivanoff
needed save.
You loved the way he attacked that ball there. Just loved that look by a goaltender. Any goalie's watching, that is a textbook save.
Followed by a textbook clear for Philadelphia. Now they have a little bit of an opportunity. They're going to settle things down. TJ Malone out of the Hereford School settles, and now it's with Long.
Springfield High School.
Patrick Clemens.
Okay, how about Springfield High School alum? One of the great goalies in the history of the game. Penn State alum, USA.
JJ. What's his? I can't think of his name.
Either can I.
JJ. I'm stuck on Barrett, but here we go. Oh, what a save! Really wrestled that one to the ground.
That was a great shot by number 9, Ethan
Great
Lamont.
save by Harris. My goodness.
Harris having a game.
I still baffle.
That is awful that I can't remember his name. It's Drew something. He's tremendous.
Philadelphia with a nice ground ball. It's going to be a hold. It's going to be possession green. 3 minutes to go here, first half. 6-2 your score, but it's a big possession right now. We get a timeout. Philadelphia, and we will step away. 6-2 your score. Jersey in the lead. Philly looking to make something happen on offense. Excuse me. I thought we were taking a timeout because they motioned for a timeout. And now we're getting right back in it. And this is Philadelphia's number 15, Jeffrey Connor. Connor shot, goal. Connor makes something happen. 6-3 now your score. Get up, stand up, come and put your hands up.
Connor on a little down screen here. Nice play, number 9. This is a little midfield play. Lamont comes down and sets a little down screen for him. Connor gets to a strong hand. Watch. Lamont's just going through. I apologize. Connor gets to a strong hand and finishes nice low and away with a little power. They're inching back into it, Booker.
Michael Sisselberger facing off for Philadelphia. And he has helped jumpstart a little bit of this comeback. I don't know if you can call it a comeback yet. It's still 6-3.
Well, it's come to me, Booker, thank the Lord. The goalie from Springfield High, who is one of the great goalies of all time, Drew Adams, but we're forgetting that another Springfield High goalie, Austin Kaut, had a tremendous career at Penn State. Both those guys went to Penn State. Drew Adams, I've seen him play a couple times. He's as good as any goalie I've ever seen.
And that's high praise.
Well, it's pretty cool if you're
Bob Schreiber, folks.
Any Springfield High guy. It's pretty cool that you can look at your alum roster and see two of the great goalies that have played. Drew Adams is probably, at some point in time, he'll head to the National Hall of Fame.
And at halftime coming up, we have the Under Armour All-American Senior Game press conference highlights as Philadelphia looks to attack the goal.
Oh, nice pass.
Great crossfield pass. Inside move shot just wide, and now it bobbles. Defenseman gathers.
That's too bad. Malone right there kind of fell
And
as
now
he was
it's
coming out of his dodge.
Jack Ruddy with a great long field pass finds an attackman open in the alley. Look at Ruddy finding open guys. And we get a whistle.
Timeout, New Jersey.
Great timeout. Ruddy with the long field pass. 6-3 your score. And we will step away just for a moment in time.
Ever since I was a young girl, I've dreamed of racing against the pros. So I kept pushing to be better and never let my foot off the gas. That drive caught the attention of someone who strives for better just like me.
Here's to dreaming big. The Papa John's XXL Pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, with huge deli-style pepperoni and oversized and traditional Italian sausage. Only $12.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Durham Capital Player of the Game will be awarded at the end of the game. But I tell you right now, we're in that limbo area, Bob. It's 6-3. It's not itchy yet, but Jersey's in control. What does Philly need to do here to make something happen?
Well, they want a big stop by Klibanoff right at the end of this game. There's only 13 seconds left.
End of the half.
Till the half, excuse me. And they've settled down. They were getting run out of the gym, so to speak, for a while. Now they've settled down. They're right back in this game at 6-3. They just want to hold this last play off.
Jersey, they're running a nice play out of the timeout with 13 seconds. We got to get late in that count. Shot on the inside, knocked to the ground, and that'll do it. First half comes to a close. Jersey, comfortable. 6-3 here at Towson in the highlight division of the Under Armour Underclass tournament. Corrigan Sports Enterprises is a full-service sports marketing and event management company. Every detail from marketing, public relations, logistics, and cleanup, Corrigan Sports Enterprises handles events from conception to fruition. The premier lacrosse and field hockey recruiting tournaments and high-profile running events. Corrigan Sports Enterprises. If you can dream it, we'll make it happen.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the 2017 Under Armour All-American Press Lunch.
The All-American experience has been great so far. You know, we get surprised like every few hours with something new, and practice is great, the meals are awesome, and the speakers are good too. My reaction, well, I was on spring break with my team, and I got the call from like a random number. Wasn't sure if I was going to pick up, and I picked up, and it was pretty exciting news. I was excited right away. I was just antsy to get down here. Coach Bresci and the whole coaching staff really implements a family feel, so it made me feel comfortable when I was there, which is really good.
It's been pretty sweet. They hooked us up with some nice gear immediately when we arrived, so it's been awesome. The hotel's been great, and couldn't ask for anything better, so it's been great. So I remember telling my mom, I was like, oh, I really gotta like ask my coaches to like petition for me, and then she was like, no, it's for juniors only, and I just remember getting the call and being so happy I didn't miss it, and it was great. It was awesome. Look forward to playing with some great players. Obviously, you can see like some of the best players in the country are here, and also looking for some highlight plays. That'd be hopefully not on me, but.
When I got the phone call, my first reaction was kind of disbelief. I had heard about it and obviously watched on TV, so being actually invited to play in that was something else, and I was very, very excited. So far, the Under Armour All-American experience has been nothing short of amazing. They've taken care of us so well, and honestly attended to our every need and given us everything that we could hope for. I think I arrived at my decision to attend Princeton University. I really value the balance they place on academics as well as athletics.
Once I got the phone call, I was in awe. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. Like, to play with all these girls that are so talented, it was just awesome. Once I stepped onto the Hopkins campus, I was like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. I love the coaches, I love the girls. They were all so welcoming, so I just kind of knew it was the place for me. I would say my dad. He played at Loyola University, and I guess I kind of like resemble him on the field, like just getting the ball up and down the field and like playing fast, keeping everyone up and high-spirited. So, yeah, my dad.
Great call.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. The pinnacle of protection, comfort, and vision. Cascade, passion to protect.
And we are set for the second half. New Jersey in the white, Philadelphia in their green unis. Booker Corrigan, Bob Schreiber bringing it to you. Jersey up 6-3. Towson University, the site of the Under Armour Highlight Division Underclass tournament. Jersey has been the top team all week long. Philly finding a way to claw back into it just little by little, but Jersey's not showing a lot of weakness, Bob.
No, they've been playing great. Goalie Michael Harris first half was sensational. One thing we're seeing here, which is unusual, most of these all-star teams only have one face-off guy that they keep on their team, but for Philly, they actually have two. This is their second face-off guy. Number 17, Gavin Ty, headed to UVA. He replaced Michael Sizzleberger, had an effective first half, but it looks like Ty will take all the second half face-offs. Trainer with the ball has played attack most of this game. Now he's running on a midfield unit, and New Jersey correctly puts a pole on him.
And Carter Johnson, number 13 for Philadelphia, steps into the cage for the second half, and Harris will
big
hold
save
the
by
down.
Your aforementioned Johnson, huh? Nice
That's
play.
Harris.
Oh, Harris has stayed in the game.
Yes,
oh.
I think Jersey lost the goalie early.
Wow.
Michael Harris is going the full distance.
That time, Connor for Philly, who just scored their third goal right before the halftime to cut this lead to 6-3. He's dodging effectively there. Nice ride by Philly. Trainer with some speed.
Looking to make some offside, no dice, and that's going to be Harris with the backup, and they're going to give it to Harris. Harris did the hustle, he did the dive, he got the call. Now, do you think, Bob, if Kyle Long for Philly, if he had dove, do you think they would have given him the call?
Well, it looked like they gave it to Harris based on the fact that his stick was closer to the ball, and that's the wrong call. It's got to be your body. The stick doesn't have anything to do with it. Philly riding.
They have picked up the ride in the second half. That's one thing they clearly talked about in the halftime intermission, and now we got a little long stick action. Shot, what a save. Great save that time by Caden Johnson out of Manheim Township. And now Philly successfully gets it across midfield as they look to close it to a 2-goal gap.
Big save.
Crossfield pass gathered that time by Malone. Malone now isolated a little bit against the short stick.
Not sure how this happened. They're going to flush him out. Run the pole back to get the matchup to where they want it, New Jersey. Nice job.
And Malone went in spooking around on the inside and then slipped down to the backside. That's how he got the short stick.
Good play by Malone. He finds 14, Grayson Saladay cutting down the middle of the field. Saladay just missed the goal. This kid Connor, he's headed to UVA. He's a pretty impressive looking athlete.
He is an impressive athlete. Connor, as Philly pushes it around, shot just wide. Credit Scotty White out of Malvern Prep, plays for Coach Johnny McAvoy.
Scotty White headed to Ohio State, so we've just gotten updated on the commitments for some of these Philly guys.
I had the luxury of really spending time with the Jersey folks. They brought me up to speed on the Providence guys, the Syracuse guys. You know, Ruddy going to Lafayette. We got all the commitments. I did my prep work, Bob. Where were you on Philly? Love it when you
I was busy all morning, Booker.
I know you were.
I couldn't get the updates on these guys.
Shooting 78. Oh,
nice
what an
pass.
inside play.
Oh, look at Harris. Harris making it tough on these guys.
He is. Now, Bob, how do you not score on that play? Goodness, what an offensive set by Philly. And they find a way to not score. And now here comes Nikki Bond. Jersey in transition, and this will cost you.
Oh, wow, what a great shot by number 4.
Jesse James West.
You just like calling Jesse James West on the goal.
I knew I had you. You were going to have to breathe, and I jumped right in with the Jesse
Jack
James
Ruddy,
West.
aforementioned Jack Ruddy, throws the ball through the defense and a little unsettled. There's Jesse James West on the backside. Really nice inside, high, hard one. Finds that upper right-hand corner.
And that is a tough spot to be in if you're Caton Johnson.
Well, it's also a tough spot to be in if you're Philly to hit a pipe down at this end on a stone-cold layup. Well, the ball bounces around. Nice ground ball pick up by Jersey. Effective clear. Little unsettled.
Nice ground ball on this side by number 16, Chris Conlon out of Chatham High School. And he's joined by Jack Spence out of Springfield. Jack Spence pushes it behind. And now Philly back on offense, but again, they got to close the gap, not widen the gap.
The one thing we've seen, Booker, with the older kids is their ability to drive effectively, create a slide, and then move the ball effectively. It's been really kind of just a subtle difference between them and the younger guys. Just a little bit more experience. Nice check.
Great check by
Trainer caught without not moving his feet very well there.
And Jonah Hicks will make you pay every time when you do that. Jonah Hicks.
Great haircut.
Looks like yours.
Yeah, when I was about 19.
When you were about nothing.
That was too many years ago.
Jersey in perfect control here, and now they get a step. Jesse James West pass up top, and Jersey's making it happen all over the field. Shot backed up by Cole Kirst.
Booker, there's a perfect example, of what I was talking about, where nice job by number 3, right, Brian Kirkwood, driving, creating a little bit of slide, but showing the ability, hey, I don't need to do anything more than this. I'm throwing this ball back to Jesse James for a good opportunity. Good team lacrosse. Little invert. Griffin Westland seems very comfortable back here. This is his second or third time today in this game that he's inverted.
And there we go. Flags are flying. It might be waved off. The goal's good. The flag might be waved off. And it is waved off. Let's look at the replay here of Westland.
Philly defenseman Blondell there, I think, is guilty of getting a little lazy, thinking this guy's got no place to go, and he didn't get inside to close off that angle to him quick enough. Forced to push him, pushes him into the goal for a dunk. New Jersey, just how they started the first half, doing the same thing to start the second half. Pulling away a little bit.
Just finding a way to add to their lead over and over and over. They continue to try to break Philadelphia's will to resist. Here's that long, drawn-out face-off that we've seen a couple times this weekend.
Great ground ball. Oh, my Lord.
Crazy ground ball is going to be off him.
Good check. Nice play by Zuzi. And a really good play by number 10, Pole Brett Malley.
Salati out of Manheim Township pushes it across the field. And now it's Connor. Connor, backside pass. Some inside dodges, shot goal. Credit Klosterman out of Academy of the New Church for Philadelphia.
If we watch this, if we can wind this back, there's Connor, draws a slide to him. Again, showing the willingness to throw the ball back. Klosterman now has the ball, somebody running at him. He effectively moves his feet to the middle of the goal. A nice finish.
And it's funny, as a crease guy, you can catch the ball in there and you can still be a dodger. Too often guys think they have to shoot it right away.
I apologize earlier. Sizzleberger came back and had that last face-off. Now they're coming back with Ty to face off this time. I guess they're hoping to wear number 7, Jack Zuzi, the New Jersey face-off guy out a little bit.
A violation is going to be Philadelphia ball, and he gets it quickly to number 16, Jack Spence out of Springfield. Spence with a step. Philly looking to get a little momentum run going as they have had a lot of possessions lately. They've only converted 1 goal, but they need to make something happen if they're going to close this gap. Scott White, number 4, pushes up top. Here's Connor, and they're going to ride Connor. We like his quickness.
And he's got a shorty. That's a telltale sign he's going to take it to the rack.
Connor head up the whole way, pushes it behind.
Scott White right here. He's shown the ability to get to the goal. As he did there, he might have kept coming once he rolled back right-handed.
Philly back on offense. Nice inside feed. A delicate little feed, but Philly shot goes wide.
Philly's intent on riding Connor's ability to create some offense and then draw a slide and then spin the ball, and they've done a really nice job. But Harris inside the crease has been up to the task.
And I've just been informed that TJ Malone, number 11 for Philadelphia, the TJ stands for Thomas Jefferson. Oh, shot rings off
That's
the
a
post.
shot. Closest man is number 17 for New Jersey, who did a great job running to the sideline. He's an attackman. Doesn't happen a lot, but attackman can, on the other team, can back up the goal. Good ride.
And again, Philadelphia's showing they know how to ride. They'll be able to finish shots, though, in this man's league.
Well, they've hit 2 pipes. Harris has made about 7 or 8 quality saves.
You're right. Michael Harris going the distance for Jersey. Philly back on offense. This Jersey defense has to show some fatigue as Salade. And now it's up top with Lamond. Lamond out of LaSalle. Here's Kyle Law. Long shot. Save Harris.
Well, 2 or 3 times Philadelphia's been guilty of not taking an extra step to improve their angle. I think that time Long could have kept coming. Step up the field, another 2 or 3 steps, and then he'd have a lot more of the goal to shoot at. That time Harris just caught up. Look at this ride by Philly.
They have been riding. They haven't been capitalizing on it. And Bob, the shot that Harris saved, the man didn't get hit to the ground when he shot it. Great cross-crease shot. Pass, Shot goes wide. Jersey still possesses here. Third quarter. Jersey and white, Philly and green. Booker Corrigan, Bob Shriver bringing it to you. Ball goes down, and now Philly with a little transition opportunity.
Well, Jersey's guilty a little bit. Nice pass.
And a shot with Harris.
He's been up to the task today, hasn't he?
He fisted that one away. And Jersey gathers.
Well, Jersey's guilty. They've been on defense for most of this quarter. They're guilty of being a little bit impatient, as they were there. I think the clock's winding down.
Philly with a last-second shot goal long
Huge
with the goal.
Huge goal for Philly.
And that'll end the quarter. 8-4. 8-5 make it. Great finish. Action end to end. Philadelphia capitalizes. Here it is with Long carrying, shoots, scores.
The Tewaaraton Award, given annually to the most outstanding male and female collegiate lacrosse players in the country. An award created to honor the Native American origins of the sport and to celebrate the traditions and culture of the original warriors who played the game. the Tour-a-Ton Award, presented by Under Armour.
We are honored to present the 2016 Tour-a-Ton Award.
Details are available at touraton.com.
And here's your all-star graphic. Get the Varsity Sports Network rankings on the screen. There you get Calvert Hall, Boys Latin, McDonough. Severna Park with a 20-0 year. Great season for them. St. Mary's, St. Paul's, Loyola. Gilman down there. They're going to be a scary little team in a couple years. Bob, and you've been in the league long enough to know it's cyclical. Things happen. The pendulum swings, and the pendulum swings back. How long till Gilman's a great team?
I think next year they're going to be 2 years ago, they really struggled. Last year, they were getting back into it pretty good. Still didn't make the playoffs, but I'm looking to next year and the year after, they're going to be really good. We watched a couple Gilman guys in the command game earlier play very well.
And here we are, fourth quarter, Philadelphia trailing 8-5.
Fast break. Oh, he just couldn't handle the ball.
Cradles it out of his own stick, and Michael Harris will go gather.
Well, Book, I know it's early, but if this score stays, pass by Jersey. But if this score stays the way it is and New Jersey wins this title, there's no question who their MVP is.
Michael Harris.
Michael Harris has been really, really good.
Like a kindergartner in a porta-john. He's been standing on his toes. Philadelphia now with possession. And they've been riding well.
Yeah, they've ridden extremely effectively, and riding's nothing more than energy and effort, and this late.
Nothing after the kindergartner and the porta-john.
No,
line.
I like that, but I don't know what else to say.
You can laugh.
Here's Connor. He's a good player. Nice look. How? Boy,
and there's another one. So, okay, Bob, this
Philly's
play
missed the goal.
Hold on. Is that credit to Michael Harris, or is that Philly bad shooting?
He's spooking them a little bit,
okay.
I would say.
All right. Because that's one of the things you have to ascertain as a coach. Connor, shot goal. That deflected off something on the inside, but Connor gets credit. And now we're staring at 8-6.
Look at this ball. He drops the head of his stick. How does he elevate this? Watch. This ball bounces high up in the air. It had to hit something on the way in because there's no way a ball coming out of the head of the stick that low is going to be able to bounce up into the corner unless something's hit it on the way to the
Some sort of pebble or a very small rock.
Maybe somebody's stick.
Something else that floats.
Philly, by the way, has really nicely won the majority of the faceoffs this half with their two-headed monster. New Jersey, Zuzi's got that ball. Really good play, ground ball there.
And Jersey, their efficiency rating is through the roof right now.
Yeah, nice ground ball by Walther coming in off the wing.
That last goal by Jeffrey Connor, like an absolute savage. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Hold the cheese.
I don't understand what that means either. The porta potty on his toes, I get that.
You were short once.
The bacon, egg, and cheese, I'm not sure about that.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Hold the cheese. Like an absolute savage. The one-man thrill ride, Bob. That's you. You are the one-man thrill ride. Here goes Jersey on offense.
Kirkwood without a mouth guard in again.
He has a tough time with that thing. He's putting it in now. He's definitely listening to the broadcast because every time you say it, he immediately passes the ball and puts his mouthpiece in.
Nice slide.
I tell you, the intensity of the Philadelphia defense is picked up as Nicky
They
Bond
just warned them we have a shot clock violation.
Shot clock on against Jersey.
Good ground ball. Contested. Push.
And it's going to be a push. They called that. The shot clock is still on, though.
No, the shot clock is waved off because of that violation.
Says who?
Says the official on the field who's in charge.
I don't think you know. Jersey's number 8, Tommy Schelling.
Tommy hadn't had a lot of opportunities, but he's had enough good ones that he's made a couple really good plays.
And their shot on the inside, no save. Looked like it just went wide.
Looked like Johnson stepped out. Might have gotten a piece of that.
And their shot clock. So evidently somebody was wrong.
I watched both referees wave off the shot clock.
But
apparently they kept it on.
All I know is what I saw.
They could have a break. Nice play by Trainer.
Oh, great skip pass. Shot, goal. Philadelphia now closes it to 8-7.
Look, this is a little lucky for Philadelphia. Yep. It's a little bit of a fast break, but honestly, Trainer makes a great play. Watch this. We need to back up a little bit more, Chad, if you can. Watch this. Trainer cuts to the ball, and while that pass was to him, he opened up the backside. Yep. And who's that? Long finishes that off, or was that Malamy?
Malamy. He is I, and I is him. Slim with the tilted brim. That is just gorgeous. And we got a 1-goal game, Bob. So, Bob, if Philadelphia can score here, they can tie it. And if Jersey can score, it'll be a 2-goal game.
What a ground ball.
That is. I tell you what, Philly's got.
This is picking up here.
Yeah, they got Uncle momentum on their side.
I'd say very much, Booker, for certainly this half, Philly's had the better of it. They've had more possession.
Totally.
They've picked up some really terrific ground balls.
Agreed.
Contested. They got their big man, Connor, coming in. I think they want to try to get the ball to 15 if they can. He's certainly capable of creating offense, plus he's got a shorty on him. Long, who's an attackman himself, he's got a shorty on him. So they got a couple nice matchups if they want to try to exploit them.
And Michael Harris, there's 7 minutes left here, fourth quarter. And this is the barn burner we thought it would be. Philadelphia being somewhat patient now, riding that confidence of the momentum. Jack Trainer behind now, he pushes up top, and here's Jeffrey Connor. Connor out of Strathaven High School. Long sweep across the top. Gets the inside, and Harris deflects it as it goes towards the cage.
Good defense by Jack Warno from New Jersey.
Here's Trainer behind the cage. Trainer drives lefty. Wants to make something happen without causing a turnover.
Set up a little 1-4 for Connor. See if they can't bump somebody off the inside out to a wing.
Jeffrey Connor getting some ground. Clearly wants to shoot righty as he had a lefty opportunity there and retracted.
Long still with the shorty.
6 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Lots of time. And here's Long. Long using some speed.
Nice look.
Long
to the
looping
backside.
pass. And now all of a sudden Philadelphia's offense has got a little apprehensive. And as I say that, I thought he was going to tie the game.
Klosterman getting to the strong hand. We like these lefties. Good check. Not a great shot.
Ethan Lamond lets it go.
New Jersey defense has been playing on their end of the field for the majority of the second half.
I tell you, the New Jersey defense was playing great. They had a defender in there with a red helmet. He's not in right now, and Philadelphia's been capitalizing and tracked down who that is. The Jersey defense they had given up 3 goals before he subbed out. Shot goes wide, and that's going to be
New Jersey ball.
They
wow.
give it to Philly.
Referees didn't want to go down to the other end of the field.
Frequently, I believe that.
Oh, what a save! What a save! Oh, the ref was on the goal line extended there. Harris gets down. Beautiful save. Philly just had about 6 or 7 quality opportunities that they didn't convert. Give that New Jersey defense a lot of credit.
Yep. And now Jersey, as much as they want to widen the gap, they need to let their defense rest a little bit here. Time and place appropriate behavior is what we teach in the schools, right, Bob?
.22 for New Jersey. Jake Moss was just down there on that defensive stand. did a great job, and he's staying on the field. If Philly can possibly get the ball back, I think they could get underneath him a little bit, because there's no chance Moss wants to run back on defense.
And now Jersey's number 10, Ryan Decker, has his defender hung up. But it's still incumbent on them to create offense, and the referees go with a quick 30-second shot clock. Decker comes around left-handed, shot, it's checked away, and Philly might be better off just leaving this ball on the ground as he gets double-teamed.
Nice ground ball by number 5,
Great
Patrick Clemens there.
And here's Long.
And sure enough, 22 got out of the game in time. Oh.
They try to dump it inside of the long stick. They try it again.
What are they doing throwing it to that guy for?
Yep.
Not a good play. Nice ride. Oh, I don't know. That was a pretty good ride, it seemed like to me.
His stick stayed on him a long time. I don't know if necessarily that's a hold. And we get whistles everywhere right now. It's like a whistling convention.
Here's Schelling. He's got some speed.
He surely does. And he's got Jeffrey Connor hung on the field now.
Kids are exhausted. 4 minutes.
4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of the Highlight Division Championship game of the Under Armour Underclass Tournament, the pinnacle of high school lacrosse in the Underclass Division. This is as good a lacrosse as you'll see. Booker Corrigan, Bob Schreiber with the pleasure of bringing it to you. Jersey with a 1-goal lead, 8-7. Griffin Westland behind. The referees already communicating with each other about a shot clock potential. They've been quick. And this is Jack Moss out of the Pingree School. He's headed to Notre Dame. Inside feed, shot just wide. And it's backed up by Jesse James West. Jesse James West gets a step off the whistle.
Great hustle by Clemens, but he almost got caught there running too hard and almost ran himself out of the play. Westland's very confident with the ball in his stick, number 5 from New Jersey. He needs to run a little bit more, I think.
As the clock winks down towards the 3-minute mark here in the finals. And everybody's a little anxious. 8-7 your score.
Here goes Philly. They're pressing out. They brought the goalie out of this game.
And we get a timeout by New Jersey. 8-7 your score. What a game. What a day for lacrosse. Corrigan Sports Enterprises is a full-service sports marketing and event management company. Every detail from marketing, public relations, logistics, and cleanup, Corrigan Sports Enterprises handles events from conception to fruition. The premier lacrosse and field hockey recruiting tournaments and high-profile running events. Corrigan Sports Enterprises. If you can dream it, we'll make it happen. And there's a shot of the trophy that'll go to the winner. 8-7 your score, New Jersey. In control, Bob. If you're defending and you're Philadelphia, how do you get the ball out of the Jersey possession?
You got a double team, shut everybody off. The ball should be down around the goal line extended, so it wouldn't be a great opportunity for a Jersey guy to just throw the ball into an open goal. Not a great angle. He's going to get doubled. Philly's got to bring everybody out, shut everybody off, and hope the two guys playing the ball can get it on the ground. Just based on what we've seen, Jersey's going to give the ball to one of their quicker kids, maybe Schelling, maybe Kirkwood, maybe Jesse James West.
And it'll be interesting to see goaltender Caton Johnson, see how quickly he comes out of the cage or where he goes, because that'll tell Jersey what they have to deal with, where the double team is, or if there's a double team. They might just man up. Now, Jersey's got a guy down here in the corner that Philly hasn't recognized yet.
Goalie wants to cover the closest man to the goal just in case he's got to jump back in. The Jersey guy, number 8, Shelley's doing a good job taking him away from the cage.
Jersey possession, and now we get the double team. Check comes down, but Jersey's able to possess the ball. And now we get a flag. And if you're there you go. Now goaltender Johnson comes up with it, and we will learn of the foul.
Nice play by Nicky Bond there. Kept the ball on his stick for about 15 seconds. Drew a penalty. It's going to be extremely hard for Philly now because they're down a man. Jersey doesn't have to go to the goal. Philly's going to have to just start chasing the ball.
If I'm correct, you can't have a shot clock in a man-up, man-down scenario.
Correct. No shot clock if there's an uneven number on the field for one team or the other.
Well, I don't know what they just called.
No idea. He must not have picked the ball up soon enough. A delay a game. The only thing that might happen here to Philly is they could go off sides because they're down a man. Give it. He's got it. We got a little bit of a break. He's got to go to the goal hard.
Long gets a step, looks to make something happen. Can he push it behind? He holds. Looks to turn the corner. Long. They're still man down. 20 seconds remaining, and that is in. I don't know how it went in, Bob. Is it out? It's in the goal.
Long just guilty here of not doing anything with the ball. He just throws it up. It tips off a couple sticks, and bingo, bango, poor Harris, who's played such a sensational game. The game's tied. This game's destined for OT.
I love the celebration by the Philly guy who was 9 seconds left in the game. I love the celebration by the Philly guy running across, never touched the ball, never was in the play, and he's celebrating as if he scored the game winner.
Well, he was the closest guy to the goal, so that's who. Actually, they will give it to the in-home. The in-home.
What about nobody possessed that?
Oh, okay, they're going to give it to Long.
I would
that's
say
Long's fourth goal then.
He might be your MVP, although Michael Harris has played unbelievable. Now, it's still a man-up face-off for Philadelphia in one of the more odd turns of events.
Sorry, whoever, good timeout by Philly. They want to make sure the kids know that if they should pick the ball up, they want to hold it. Whoever picks this ball up should hold it and go into overtime.
Yeah, with possession.
With possession.
Unbelievable turn of events, Bob. First of all, we had the end of the New Jersey man up. They didn't pick the ball up in time. And procedural violation, and Philly goes down and throws a ball off 3 sticks.
Well, that's the play they set up, I think, Philly.
Yeah, I bet. That's the play. That's what I run as a coach.
Well, Long's listening. Long, who had the ball in his sticks, listening to the guys on the sidelines counting down 15, 14, so he just throws it at the goal.
Yeah.
And I guess good things happen when you put the ball on goal. Yeah. Well, you're a hockey guy. Isn't that what they try to do?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? And 90% of all putts that don't reach the hole don't go in. The other 10% don't go in either. And Bob Schreiber now boasting of his 3 birdies on the course today. Out at Pine, was it Pine? Oh, I'm sorry, BCC. Okay. I thought it might be Clifton Park. No, BCC. Sorry.
By the way, we really haven't talked about it. This is a beautiful summer day. A little breeze blowing. It's hot. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's about 90 degrees, but they're getting some breeze.
Yep.
This is just a classic summer day, especially here in Maryland.
And here we got a face-off. Jersey is still man up.
There should be roughly about 20 seconds left on this penalty. So whoever gets the ball, as we said, Booker should hold it, unless there's a stone-cold fast break. Hold it and take it into overtime.
And Philly's set up for a flat break. There are nobody up near the top of the box. They get a violation against Jersey.
And Philly better get onto the ball.
Believe me, the refs are looking for a reason. And he just wants to hold it.
Oh, they're going to get a push. They'll be able to hold it, it looks like.
I tell you what, and there it is. That'll go, and we are headed to free lacrosse. If I'm not mistaken, Bob, it's going to be Philadelphia ball to start the overtime.
Still down a man. I think for about that penalty was called with 52 seconds left in the quarter. There should be 8 seconds left on New Jersey's extra man offense.
This isn't as odd the ending of a game as I've seen in a while.
I do want to see
procedural violation.
What's New Jersey going to do? Are they going to double the ball? New Jersey coach is out talking to the official about some of the some of what transpired right at the end of the game when it looked like they had the ball and they turned it over. They must not have picked it up within the allotted 5 seconds once the referee told them to get the ball in their stick.
Have you ever seen that before in the last seconds of a game?
Well, I've seen that call before, somebody failing to pick it up in time.
So have I. But in the last seconds of a one-goal game? No.
I can't profess to say. You don't see it, period, that much.
Yeah.
Because most teams are pretty aware that they need to get to the ball and pick it up, put it in play. Tough break for New Jersey. Great break for Philly. They got the ball in overtime. Now, let's see. Is New Jersey going to be intent with their 8 seconds left on the extra man on doubling this ball and trying to get it on the ground? Are they just going to set up and play defense?
What would you do?
I think you got to set up and play defense.
So would I. And have a slide guy ready. I would not double the ball, but that's, there are too many guys are too good these days at splitting the double, outrunning the double. Ask Jordan Wolf. How many double teams did he outrun in his career at Duke and at Lower Merion?
Starting with the ball, it looks like, I can't see who has it. It looks like Trainer has the ball.
Yep.
Number 3 is going to take the ball. He doesn't have it yet.
Oh, the ref's throwing it over to Connors.
They're going to give the ball to Trainer. We talked about Trainer's speed earlier in the game.
Now, Jersey can pressure him, and Jonah Hicks.
Judah
Hicks, sorry.
They're intent on pressure. And Trainer's got the whole field. Trainer can run back on defense if he wants to. Great legs.
Unbelievable speed, quickness, and awareness. And he's still got to run. Hicks on him. And now he gets double-teamed, and now ball goes down.
I'm not sure. This must have been a 2-minute penalty. I can't believe both teams aren't even yet.
Yep, I agree with you. It's a crazy last minute and a half of this game. As Long has it top center.
This is interesting. I really honestly don't know.
They called it a trip.
The extent of the penalties, because this penalty has clearly gone over a minute.
There was a trip and then a bench penalty, as I'm being told by executive producer Ryan Chumley Corrigan. 10 seconds remaining on that. So now Philadelphia, having tied the game up in an uncommon fashion.
Connor on Long on a shorty, and they got Connor on a shorty. This is a good opportunity for Philly to create some kind of a slide. Nice job flushing that shorty matchup out, but then they didn't handle the pick very well.
And the shot goes wide, and it's going to stay here with Philly. I tell you,
New Jersey did not handle that pick behind the goal very well. Another chance Long should have taken another step or two.
And here's Connors. We are in overtime of the highlight division of the Under Armour Underclass All-American Tournament.
This has been a good matchup. Warno's played great defense on Connor, especially in the fourth quarter.
Philly in green, Jersey in white. Philly with possession. Connors. Lob pass shot. What a save by Harris. Rebound goal. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not have to go home, but you can't stay here. Philly.
TJ Malone with a little hockey shot here. Chad backs this up a second. Great pass by Connor to the backside. A wonderful save by Harris. He couldn't control this rebound. And watch, Malone just golfs it in, it looked like to me. Let's see. He crashes. He just scooped it in. Nice play. I feel badly for Harris. He really had a terrific lacrosse game for the New Jersey team.
Thomas Jefferson Malone. Now, Bob, we got to figure out who's the MVP. Who's your Durham Capital Player of the game, Bob?
I think Harris had a terrific game. I know we always look to the winning team.
Yeah, that's a tough
interview.
interview.
Give it to Malone. Kyle Long, I believe, had 4 goals for the winning Philadelphia team. So I'm going to have to vote for Kyle Long.
I love it.
He was at the tail end of that play. Connor,
he was also the glue.
Yeah, and he made a beautiful backdoor cut, and it was his shot that created the situation for Malone to bang home the game winner.
Some extremely unlikely circumstances unfold here, and Jersey, and I'm from Philadelphia, Bob. Jersey was clearly the better team, in so many ways.
Well,
Philly found a way.
You say that. Harris stood on his ear today. He had a terrific game. I don't think that Philadelphia, to me, was the better team, especially as the game wore on. They rode like crazy. They had a lot of wonderful opportunities. Their offense was effective. And if we total up the shots on the goal today, I think Philly would have had maybe 30-20 or 35-25.
I'll be back with your interview with Kyle Long, player of the game, Durham Capital MVP, for Bob Shriver and our entire crew at Invicta. I'm Booker Corrigan saying we'll see you at the interview.
The biggest difference between the Under Armour Command Head and the Command Low is the ability to form a mid to low pocket, whereas the original Command was designed to form a mid to high pocket. It really is the ideal head shape for attackmen and midfielders who like to shoot the ball. Through the narrow profile, it keeps the ball from hanging in the corners of the head, which is going to give players a more accurate shot. Another great benefit of the design is the glide scoop feature, which allows players to pick up ground balls more quickly and efficiently. Coming in at under 5 ounces, the Command Low is a lightweight option that doesn't compromise the performance benefits of the head. The head is constructed of a temperature stabilizing material that helps it hold up throughout the seasons. If you're a player looking for a lightweight head that delivers power and control, string up the Under Armour Command Low.
Ever since I was a young girl, I've dreamed of racing against the pros. So I kept pushing to be better and never let my foot off the gas. That drive caught the attention of someone who strives for better just like me.
Here's to dreaming big. The Papa John's XXL Pizza. It's 30% larger than our large, with huge deli-style pepperoni and oversized and traditional Italian sausage. Only $12.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
For over 30 years, Cascade has been the most trusted helmet in lacrosse. Introducing the Cascade S. The pinnacle of protection, comfort, and vision. Cascade, passion to protect.
The Touraton Award, given annually to the most outstanding male and female collegiate lacrosse players in the country. An award created to honor the Native American origins of the sport and to celebrate the traditions and culture of the original warriors who played the game. The Touraton Award, presented by Under Armour.
We are honored to present the 2016 Touraton Award.
Details are available at touraton.com.
Go. I'm here with the Durham Capital player of the game, Kyle Long. Oh, you're headed to the University of Maryland. They just won the national championship. You just won the Underclass championship in the highlight division of the Under Armour tournament. How do you describe the end of that game?
It's indescribable. I mean, we just played so hard, and we just fought every second. And we got a good break with the refs giving us a call, and then we took advantage of me to play. Can't really explain it.
And when you say the refs gave you a call, like, how did the ball end up in you guys' stick with 20 seconds left?
We're man down, looking like the game's over, and then they get a misconduct, and then we pick it up, go transition, and then I really can't explain what else happened after that.
I got to tell you, Kyle, you and I are in the same boat. I was watching, and I can't explain how the ball ended up in their goal. It was deflected a couple times, right?
I was on the wing, and I lobbed it over, tried to get over the defender, so it got cutting, and they just deflected it, and it went right in. Nobody touched it on our team. It just went off them, got a good bounce.
And it's crazy kooky because Michael Harris played in a... Tell me about Michael Harris.
You had to change up your shots. I mean, he was really good high, and then you started going low. He adjusted. I mean, he was a really tough guy to play against the whole game.
And tell me about this entire experience for you, the weekend, coming together as a team, and also just making the team. Was it fantastic?
This is the best weekend of the summer. I mean, you can't. This is the best talent around the country comes together for one tournament, and this year we got it done, and I couldn't be happier about it.
And you got it done in the most peculiar. Kyle Long. Well, he could.
I'm thinking like that could happen 100 times. I think that's only the one time it would happen.
I tell you what, that could happen.
I have to agree. It's unbelievable.
So, it's New Jersey. What a great team.
I mean, last year they bounced us, and you know that they're a perennial power in this country, and they showed it every year. And I think we got lucky to pull that one out.
I think you summed it up. They were lucky to pull that. How long?